Welcome back to the Daily Forex. In today's video, I'm going to share with you how to turn your $20 account into a $50 account within a short period of time. Alright, so right here, we're currently on the Crash 500 index market. Okay, now how do you turn a small account into a big account within a short period of time? Now, the first thing you want to pay attention is your lot size. Okay, the lot size you're going to use, how big and how small will determine the amount of profit and loss you will get on the market. All right, so if you have a $20 account, you want to set your lot size to the smallest as possible. Right, let's say we're using a lot size of 0.2 for example right here. Okay, we're using a lot size of 0.2. now this is because any profit we are going to be making is going to be very low and the losses is going to be low as well. All right, now we have gotten a smaller lot size using a smaller account, a $20 account. Right, now what do we do right here? First of all, we're going to check our higher time frame to confirm our entries. Okay, this is how you turn it right there. Now we'll confirm our entry at this point and we see that price is at the right here at the 1 hour time frame. We are currently see that price is at the oversold region and market is buying right now. Okay, on the oversold, market has started to buy, so meaning that on the 1 minute time frame, which we are going to be using to scalp the market to turn our smaller account, which is $20 into $50, we are going to be buying the market. Okay, we're expecting the market to buy for a long period of time, because if you take a look at this point right here, you can see that the market have sold for a very long period of time and there's a high possibility that the market will also buy up to this point for a long period of time as well. Okay, so what we're going to do right now is to go over to the 1 minute time frame. Then we're going to put in the indicators. You can see that on the 1 minute time frame right here, if you zoom out right here, you can see that the market is buying and the market have sold, so it's still buying right here. This means that this market would sell, so this is not a good entry point for you to place a buy. Okay, we're only scalping this market right now. If you are using a lot size of 0.2 right there, probably you're going to be making 10 cents per candle ticks. Right, every candle tick you're going to be making 0.10, which is 0.10 cent for each successful candle tick. Then about 5 candle ticks you're going to be making about 0.5 cent. So if you got about 10 candle ticks from the market, that's going to be about $1. So you see, if you successfully scalp the market, you have gotten 10 successful candle from this trading strategy. If you got 10 candles successfully, you are going to be making $1 from this market. Right, so that's $1 added to your $20 account. Right, now remember that you are going to be scalping the market, so you are not going to be holding the market for too long. You are going to be taking the candlesticks 5 after 5. You can even take 4. Now I'm going to share with you a good strategy that you can use to follow up this same process over and over again to accumulate your earnings. Okay, so we'll go into the indicator section right here, and the first indicator which we are going to be using right here is the moving average. Okay, we're going to put on the moving average on period 40. All right, shift 0, method simple, then the style on 2 pixels. All right, then with the color purple, then you click on done. Okay, this is the moving average. Remember we're using the period on 40. All right, then the second indicator we're going to be using is the RSI, the relative stress index, on period 14. The level is going to be level 19 and level of 10. The style on 4 pixels with the color black with this straight line pattern right here. Then you put this line right here on the first one with the color white, just as the color of my screen right here with this straight line pattern. Then you click on done. All right, now we're going to put on another indicator. First of all, we're going to look for the average true range. All right, we're going to look for the average true range indicator, period 14, the levels 2. Then the style is going to be on 3 pixels with the color red right here. With this first line here, we're going to click on done. If you take a look at this average true range right here right now, you can see that whenever the spike comes into the market, is within the left hand side of the trade, which is this part right here and this part as well. You can see, then here when price drops immediately, the next step is for the market to spike. Okay, we're going to add in the MACD indicator. All right, the MACD indicator on the fast EMA 14, slow EMA 24, and the MACD SMA on the level of 10. Then the main color black with 4 pixels, the signal color red with 4 pixels, just like that. Now this strategy is pretty easy for you to grow your smaller account, which is about a $20 account, into $50 account. All right, so what we're going to do right here, go over to the main chart. So this is the live trading. So we're expecting the market to drop in price movement at this point here. We're expecting the market to drop in price movement, so the market is going to sell. So we're not going to enter the market at this point. Now this is not a good entry point for you to enter into the market. What you can do right here to make profit is to place a sell at this point. Then when price has gotten to this level of 90, which is this MACD, is a signal that the market will drop in price movement. But remember that when we go to the higher time frame, which is the 1 hour time frame, we saw that the market have been selling for a long period of time, so the market is going to buy. So we're seeing that the market is buying. Like I said right here, take a look at this, guys. I told you that the market is going to spike and the market drops in price movement. Like I said, it's not a good entry point for you to place a buy, but it's a good entry point for you to place a sell. Remember that this is the 1 minute time frame. It's not like the 1 hour time frame. The 1 hour time frame controls the price movement of the 1 minute time frame. But you know that on the 1 minute time frame, the price and the market moves quickly, right? Even though the market is going to be buying, which is going to be the market is going to be a bullish market, the market would still drop in price movement. It will buy again, it will drop, just following that bullish pattern. Although there's going to be a drop in price movement, but it's still going to be a bullish candlesticks going upwards right there until you get to a certain point whereby it will retrace backwards. Okay, and if we take a look at this point here, where you see the moving average right here, you can see that is going upwards, meaning that the market is a buy, but it's still going to drop in price movement. So we're only taking advantage of small price movement to scalp this market. I hope you understand what I'm saying to you guys. So before another sell will come into the market, it needs to be at the middle. When this MACD starts creating another one, let me mark it for you guys so that you can see. When it starts creating another one up to this point, it will start creating, meaning that this MACD right here will start going downwards, then it will go up again onto the level of 90 before another spike would come into the market, right? So I hope you understand what I'm saying to you guys. Then once it's on the downtrend right here, that's when you place your sell to scalp the market. Remember, if you are in this market, right, and you have a smaller account, just like a $20 account, you don't want to place a buy during this downtrend of the MACD, because if you place a buy and the spike comes in, you are going to end up blowing up that $20 account. Remember, $20 account is a very little account. Okay, so you want to manage it as much as possible, taking advantages of those small price movement. Okay, you're taking the candlesticks, 5 candlesticks, you look for a good entry position whereby you can take a buy for 5 candlesticks. Okay, you can take a buy. Now you take a buy during the upward trend, you count 5 candlesticks. If you zoom in right here, you get 5 successful candlesticks. When I've gotten that 5 successful candlesticks, that's about 50 cents, because one candlestick will give you about 10 cents with a lot size of 0.2. So with a total candlesticks of about 10 candlesticks successfully, you get $1. Remember, now if you can get 20 candlesticks, $2, right, you get about 30, that's $3, just like that. So you can be accumulating all the profits, taking advantage of small price movement. You need to get a good entry for you to see these entries successfully. And remember that even though the MACD is showing an upward trend, you don't want to place a buy when there is higher volatility. Let me make it simple for you guys. If you take a look at this point right here, if you zoom out a little bit, you can see that there's a higher volatility. This region right here is whereby the volatility is very high, meaning that the market will drop in price movement. So you don't want to place a buy during this point. Okay, if price is at this point, meaning if the market is bullish up to certain points like this, you do not want to place a buy. Okay, you want to look for a sell entry during that point, because the market would sell on the 1 minute time frame. Okay, but if the market is at the bottom, which is the oversold region, you want to look for a buy position. Okay, a good buy entry position. All right, so I hope you understand what I've said to you guys. Now if you follow this pattern, taking 5 candlesticks, each from a good entry with a small lot size of 0.2, you can accumulate those profits, 5 candlesticks, 10 candlesticks, successfully growing that smaller account, that $20 account, into $50 within a short period of time. Okay, and when you have gotten to that $50, all you can do is increase that lot size again. You can take that lot size a little bit up just to maximize the profit. Okay, but you know that the higher the lot size, the higher the profit, and also the higher the risk of loss in every trade. So now the main reason I added the average true range is because so that you can know when the spike would happen, so that you can know the distance between the next spike. Okay, you can see that when the spike happened at this point right here, you can see that it took a little bit of time before the next spike occurred. All right, when the spike is going to occur, the average true range will go upwards just like this. It will go upwards just like this. Okay, when it got downwards to this point, know that when it gets down, the next step is for it to go upwards, causing a spike. Okay, so that small region opportunity, that small space, that's the point whereby you want to take advantage of the next price movement. If you take a look at this point, please pay attention to these guys. If you take a look at this point, you can see that this 2 MACD is showing a downward trend, and within this point the spike happened here, right? But you can see that during this upward trend of the MACD, it is when this average true range went downwards and started going straight pattern upwards, and the time it spiked at this point right here, you can see that the MACD has started creating a downward trend. Let me zoom in a little bit. Okay, let me zoom in a little bit. You see that it started after I got to the level of 90, it went down, started going downwards. That's when the spike happened, when it started going downwards after this point right here, that is spike. Okay, so these are things you need to pay attention to. Always study this indicator when you are trading. Do not just take a buy if you see a good entry. Always look at the other indicator which you have imputed on your chart, so that it can give you a signal for you to avoid sudden spike in price movements. Okay, so I hope you understand what I've said to you guys. Now if you found value in this video, do it to like and subscribe to the channel, The Daily Forex, for more some trading tips and strategies. I'll see you guys on the next video.